Hey guys, so before we jump into my trip to Williamsburg, I just want to talk quickly about overcoming setbacks. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I injured my back earlier this year in February, and last year, well, let's go back actually even a little bit further. 2 years ago, it was my 5th year teaching dance fitness, like Zumba. I was super into the teaching dance fitness, and then last year when I started working in New York City, I took a break from teaching and decided to branch out and try a whole bunch of different workouts. I was doing dance classes, I was doing rowing, yoga, I was all over ClassPass trying all these different workouts, and I was loving it. A lot of you guys know me today as being really into fitness, but if you rewind even further back, I had a really hard time finding workouts that I like. I struggled for a long time with trying to find some sort of form of fitness that I actually enjoyed, and for a while I even believed that fitness was like this painful thing that you just had to do if you wanted to be skinny. And now my priorities have changed. I'm more interested in being healthy than being skinny. I've also had the good fortune of finding not just one workout I like, but several. Having come from that background and then being just so active in 2016 when this injury happened in 2017, it has been absolutely devastating. I mean, in the grand scheme of the world, there are worse things that could be happening, but from, my own perspective on how things were going in life, this has been a pretty big setback to me, and one that I've been struggling with a lot. I've been putting on a good face. I'm a pretty positive person, so I feel like I've not been faking it, but I've been trying to look at, what's going well versus focusing on what's going bad, and I've had plenty of times of frustration. If you're going through some sort of setback, I just want you to know that you're more than your setback. I'm more than my setback, you're more than your setback, and I just wanted to share some things that have been working for me to help overcome this setback. I could look at this setback in a few different ways. I could let it get me down, and it has gotten me down. I've had some down days, but I think at the end of the day, more than it's got me down, I've tried to get creative, and instead of focusing on what I can't do, start thinking more about what I can do, and see this as not an obstacle, but an opportunity. This is a chance for me to try to get creative and figure out other things that I can do, and maybe fall in love with a new workout that I didn't even know existed. For example, the whole reason that I even got into Zumba back in the day was because I was doing yoga and I hurt my wrist and I couldn't do yoga anymore, and I wanted to find something new to try. So I tried Zumba, and then I ended up teaching it for 5 years. You never know where things are gonna go. There's a quote that I love that goes, sometimes when you think everything's falling apart, they're actually falling into place. As hard as it can be, if you try to look at your obstacle as instead an opportunity, this is a way for you to discover something new that you didn't even know that you loved. For me, my physical therapist had me go on a cycle machine as my warm-up. He said that cycling was very good for me, and cycling indoors is kind of boring. I thought, why not just go ahead and try biking outdoors? For me, looking at this obstacle into opportunity, the obstacle is being limited in my workouts. The opportunity is trying a whole new workout and a whole new way of experiencing New York City. So what I did is I signed up for a Citibike account. I got an annual membership, and I plan to use this for exercises, to work on leg toning, and maybe just to get around the city is just a convenient way to get back and forth. So the other benefits of biking on an actual bike versus a cycle machine indoors is I get some fresh air, I get to reconnect with nature a little bit, experience the city in a whole new way. I'm filming this after the bike ride. When I went on the bike ride, I was seeing New York City from a whole new perspective. There's a path that goes around all of Manhattan, and so I went around the southern portion, so I got to see the World Trade Center, I got to see a bunch of cool things. Cycling in New York City is definitely something that I wouldn't have done if I hadn't gotten injured, or it wasn't really on my radar at least. It wasn't anything that I plan to do in the near future. This isn't the first time that I've had to look at an obstacle and turn it into an opportunity, and it probably won't be the last time. To the extent that you can focus on what you can do versus what you can't do, these are things that have really helped me with overcoming my setbacks, and hopefully these are things that can help you overcome yours, whatever you're going through. But I definitely, like I said earlier, want you to know that you are more than your setbacks. You are awesome. Keeping a positive mindset as hard as that can be sometimes, has been the key thing that's really helped me get through this, and hopefully it will help you get through it as well. With that, let's go ahead and jump into the video about my biking trip to Williamsburg and back. Hey guys, so today I'm gonna try something I've never done before. I'm going to cycle to Williamsburg. It's a little bit over 6 miles, which is about how far we went in Kiowa, so I was thinking I did it in Kiowa, I should be able to do it here. So my plan is to go out to the West Side Highway and just take that around the city to try to avoid the traffic. It's a warm day, and I'm leaving a little bit later than I wanted to. It is 11:20, so the paths may be a little bit busy, but we'll see how it goes, and I will be sharing the trip with you guys, so here we go.
You and me are bored of regularities, living all the dreams, playing all the games, and getting high in love. They can chase us down, but we will always win, leading every
Hey guys,
dance.
so I'm at the southernmost point of Manhattan. It's about 12:30. I had kind of a late start getting on the bike because I had some snafus at the station, but sorted it out, was able to get an unlock code through my iPad, and yeah, now I've been biking for about 45 minutes, so I need to find somewhere to check this in because this is taking longer than I thought. Here I am, southern point of Manhattan. In my time working here, I haven't been this far south, so it's cool to finally be here, and it's been a really nice ride so far, but I'm gonna see if I can make it the full way to Williamsburg.
We're invincible. Trust in me. We're invincible. Don't you see? We're invincible.
So that is the Brooklyn Bridge over there, but not only does it not go to where I want to go to, it's much busier from what I've researched than the Williamsburg Bridge. So I'm going to pass this and then hit up the Williamsburg Bridge next.
We're invincible.
Alright guys, I'm at the base of Williamsburg Bridge. It's about 1 p.m. and I was not biking at a super fast pace, so it's taken me about this long to get here. Kind of went through like a bit of the neighborhood, and now I'm going to be headed on the bridge, which looks like it's uphill for half of it. I don't know why, but I thought it would be flat. So alright, here we go.
Let's escape the gray and let the colors rain. Turn the shit we do and our words into pure reality. 'Cause you and me are meant to be what they don't see. Never feeling wrong 'cause we don't belong. And getting high in love. We're invincible. Trust in me. We're invincible. Don't you see? We're invincible. We're invincible.
Guys, so it's about 1:15, I think, and I just made it to Williamsburg. I just parked the bike and I'm going to walk over to Devoción for a much earned coffee and maybe even sweet treat. I want to show you quickly. They have these cool things so you can like strap your bags into the front of this and you don't have to worry about it falling out. So that's pretty cool. And the way you ring the bell is by like pushing this thing around. I accidentally set it off a couple times. Usually when the real cyclists were passing me, so they were probably like, well, what are you talking about? I know what I'm doing, you don't. Anyways, off for some coffee. So the reason I'm actually in Williamsburg is because I ordered a ring at Catbird and it's ready, so I'm going to go pick it up. I just picked up my ring at Catbird. It is beautiful and I love it. And it was a little pricey, but it was a birthday gift to myself, so work hard, treat yourself. I just finished with a late lunch at Cafe Mogador. I ate that at about 3:30. I'm debating if I want to cycle back to the city because I think I said earlier it was about 6 miles. It's actually closer to 9, so it will be almost a 20-mile bike day. So 0 to 20 is kind of a lot for one day. I think what I'm gonna do is just see how far I can get. And then there are so many like subway and bus stops and whatnot on the way. I think it'll be really easy for me to stop if I just feel like I can't make it any further.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Trip to and from Williamsburg, because when I got back I was just super tired and I thought, oh, I'll film something after this, but then I just got distracted by getting dinner and all that fun stuff. The trip was so fun. I felt like such a rock star at the end of it. One of the things that sucked throughout this injury is feeling like I'm weak or like there are so many things that I can't do, and biking for almost 20 miles and feeling like pretty good at the end of it. Like, I mean, I was tired, but not like exhausted or ever feeling like this is something that's impossible that I'll never finish. Definitely made me feel like I'm stronger than I know, and it just made me feel really good about myself. And it was just also a very fun experience. I definitely want to do that again and take the bike around other parts of the city and see where else I can go. If you like this video, I'll put another video over here that I think you may enjoy, and you can click on the circle over here to subscribe. And be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, so that I know you want to see more videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Say bye.